Welcome to the Matawan Aberdeen School District's regular action meeting on June 21st, 2022. Time is now 6:31 p.m. The New Jersey Open Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or agreed upon. In accordance with the provision of this act, the Matawan Aberdeen Regional School District Board of Education advertised this meeting on January 10th, 2022 in the Asbury Park Press and the Star Ledger. This notice was sent to the municipal clerks of the Borough of Matawan and the Township of Aberdeen and the Matawan Aberdeen Public Library. The notice was also placed on the district's website. Can we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Case, can we please have roll call?
Mr. Ahern?
Here.
Dr. Delaney? Ms. Silas? Ms. Friedman?
Here.
Ms. Martinez?
Here.
Mr. Montone?
Here.
Ms. Powell?
Here.
Ms. Osborne?
Present.
Mrs. Foley?
Here. Can I get a motion and a second to approve the minutes for the Committee of the Whole meeting, May 9th, 2022, Executive Session meeting minutes, May 9th, 2022, Regular Action meeting minutes, May 23rd, 2022, Executive Session 1 and 2 meeting minutes, May 23rd, 2022?
So moved.
I'll second. Roll call.
Mr. Ahern?
Yes.
Ms. Friedman?
I abstain from May 9th, yes to May 23rd.
Understood. Ms. Martinez?
Yes.
Mr. Montone?
Yes.
Ms. Powell?
Yes.
Ms. Osborne?
Yes.
Mrs. Foley?
Yes. Correspondence to the board. Can I get a motion and a second to approve?
So moved.
I'll second.
We would like to present a plaque to Mr. Jake Perlin, who's been the student representative to the board this year. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to the Matawan Aberdeen Regional School District for the 2021-2022 school year. And just wanted to say thank you. All of your reports every month were incredibly informative. Your enthusiasm, your dedication to the district is very apparent. We wish you all the best of luck at Florida State, and we look forward to hearing about how you're doing.
One quick thing on Jake. Besides Florida State, I got to see Jake quite a few times this year, and you know, he really put time and effort to reaching out to every building to get as thorough a report every month as possible, and it's greatly appreciated. And wish him luck at Florida State. He'll get to see some good sports and some nice weather too, right? So thank you, Jake.
Okay, and now I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Liebman for the 2021-2022 retiree recognition.
Thank you. Good evening. On behalf of our superintendent and our Board of Education, it's my privilege to recognize the retirees of the 2021-2022 school year. Retirees, regardless of your job title or assignment, you are all tasked with the great responsibilities of being role models, mentors, caregivers, and collaborators. Each day, you shared your knowledge and experiences, and more importantly, you gave your compassion and commitment to making a difference to the lives of our students. This evening, we're honored to be able to recognize and celebrate each of you. Please know that our students, our families, and our school community are better because of your impact. You have changed lives, and for that, we are forever grateful. We'd like to wish you much happiness for the new life that now opens up to you. Although it's not always easy to start such a turn in existence, we are sure that your natural optimism and your enthusiasm will allow you to discover new activities and sources of satisfactions, which will attempt to replace your profession that you love so much. Finally, I'll say to you what has been said to your colleagues who have reached the same milestone on this journey. Thank you, be well, and enjoy your endless summer. At this time, Mr. Wells, please join me. So some of our retirees are here this evening, so we'll begin with them, and some of our retirees are enjoying their retirement and are not with us, but we'll read their names off as well. So first, Margaret DeVivois, come on up. Come on up and join us. Margaret, thank you for your 30 years of service to the district. Thank you, Mr. Wells. Mr. Jerbeck, you join me? Okay, we can pause. Donna Sikowski, please join us. Donna, thank you for your 28 years of service to the district. Margaret Winther, please join us. Margaret, thank you for your 28 years of service to the district. Mrs. President, would you like to join me at the podium? Next, we'd like to recognize Cleo Northington. Cleo, come on up. Cleo, thank you for your 21 years of service to the district. Michelle Rascavage, please join us. Michelle, thank you for your 17 years of service to the district. And for our other retirees, Agnes DeMonte, thank you for your 10 years of service to the district. Mary Ann Doyle, thank you for your 23 years of service to the district. Maria Gallo, thank you for your 28 years of service to the district. Florence Rajalis, thank you for your 23 years of service to the district. Michelle Maida, thank you for 26 years of service to the district. Ann Marsh, thank you for 18 years of service to the district. Maureen Montano, thank you for 38 years of service to the district. Maria Prinzi, thank you for 23 years of service to the district. Deborah Smith, thank you for 20 years of service to the district. Mary Beth Smolikoff, thank you for 21 years of service to the district. And Gracie Urarte, thank you for 17 years of service to the district. Dr. Micah, that concludes our recognition.
Congratulations to all the retirees. We thank you for your years of dedication to the students and to the district. We really appreciate all you've done for the students, not just educating them, but really supporting them, guiding them, and really caring for them on a daily basis. So thank you very much for that. And we wish you all the luck in the next chapter of your life. Yep.
And I just want to add, enjoy yourself, right? I think, you know, we all get to a point in life where we want to see what's next. Take your time, have fun, enjoy your families, and we'll always be here if you want to come back and visit. But if we don't, we know you're up to something good, so enjoy.
Okay, and before we take a 10-minute break for cake, on behalf of the board, we also wanted to formally recognize and celebrate Dr. Bombardier. He earned his doctorate of education, and we wanted to present him with a gift from the board. We're very proud of your accomplishment. So.
Mrs. Foley, I just wanted to say too, it's impressive to hear how many years of service all you guys put in, because that tells a lot about our district and about the people that we hire because of the amount of years you guys have stayed. And knock on wood, thank you for everything, and be safe and have a great retirement. And it's funny, there's so many teachers here that were my kids' teachers, but so congrats again, guys. Thank you again.
So with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break for cake and coffee. Okay, welcome back, everyone. So also as part of the board president's report, just wrapping that up, I just wanted to wish good luck to the graduating class of 2022. We wish you continued success in your future endeavors and look forward to Friday's graduation ceremony where we get to celebrate this wonderful achievement. And to the younger students, we also congratulate them and wish them well with their promotion ceremonies and celebrations. And everyone else, we wish you a very healthy and happy summer break. One quick reminder before we move into the agenda, the final strategic plan will be presented at the next board meeting on July 18th. If you'd like to see the action plan, that is actually on the district's website for reference, so if you want to take a look at that beforehand, it is there. With that, we will move to curriculum and instruction. Dr. Bombardier?
Good evening, thank you. Beginning with Part A, travel, we have 7 staff members, 4 board members, and district admin for the NJ School Board's annual workshop, and 1 staff member for the English language and composition new teacher workshop. Moving on to Part B of curriculum and instruction, we are asking the board to take action on curriculum and instruction items 3 through 34 that are noted in red. And that is all for curriculum and instruction.
Can I get a motion and a second to approve the agenda?
So motion.
Okay. Any questions or comments from the board? Okay, then we will move to student services. Ms. Perez?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. We have a walk-in item that was passed out earlier. Under student services, item number 1, we're asking for the following approval for the agreement with the provider listed to chaperone for a student that's out of district so the student can attend graduation this Friday. That includes practice as well. Continuing on, as of the Cal on 6/13/2022, we have the following additions noted in red for approval tonight. On page 6 of 10, item number 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That concludes student services.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and a second to approve the agenda?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments from the board? Okay, with that, we're going to move to personnel and policy with Mr. Liebman.
Thank you. Good evening. We're asking the board to approve items in red under sections A, B, C 1 through 13, and D 1 through 14. I'd also like the board to turn to page 12 of 12. Just a change in this case, I'd like to make a change just for the minutes. So we're under on page 12 of 12, section D, item number 10, sheltered English instruction for the 21-22 school year, to approve 30 teachers and instructional assistants for their participation and compensation to attend sheltered English instruction or SIAP training. The dates are listed as June 28 and 29, 2022. This should read June through August 2022, up to 10 hours each, NTE 9,000. So it's just a change in the dates to read June through August.
Is it in the August?
August 31, yes. Yep. Moving on to policy, we're asking the board to approve, second read and approve policy 5512. So that concludes personnel agenda and policy agenda.
Okay, can I get a motion and a second to approve the agenda for personnel and policy?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Any questions or comments from the board on personnel or policy?
I have a motion to table the second read. I've gone through it a couple of times. I'd just like a little more time with it. It's an important policy, and I'd like to really make sure that it addresses things like counseling. I had some concerns regarding what has been removed in terms of consideration for punishment, things that I just wanted some more time to tweak, and I couldn't do it in a week, and I apologize for that.
second, so can I get a motion in a second?
I'll make the motion.
Second. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna vote?
A vote to table policy. Mr. Ahern?
Yes.
Ms. Friedman?
Yes.
Ms. Martinez?
Yes.
Mr. Montone?
Yes.
Ms. Powell?
Yes.
Ms. Osborne?
Yes.
Mrs. Scully?
Yes.
So noted.
Any other questions or comments before we move to finance? Okay, finance, Ms. Case?
We'll be looking to take action on items 1 through 14. There will be one slight revision to 8. The allocations for the Elementary and Secondary Education Act will be moving money from Title II to Title IV. So Title II will be $48,070 and Title IV will be $60,000, and that will be reflected in the minutes. Everything else remains the same as listed.
So the total amount is the same?
The total allocation for all four is the same, however, we're just shifting funds from 2 to 4.
Can I get a motion and a second to approve the agenda?
I'll motion.
Second.
Any questions or comments from the board? Okay. Then we're going to move to public comments on agenda items and additional matters. The Board of Education recognizes the value of public comment on matters of interest to the school community. Individuals wishing to speak must state their name and address. Comments are limited to 3 minutes duration, but an individual may speak a second time after all others who wish to speak on the topic have been heard. All statements should be directed to the board president, and no participant may address or question board members individually. All speakers are requested to express themselves in a civil manner with due respect for the dignity and privacy of others whose legal rights may be affected. Please note, while it is not the board's intention to stifle comment on matters of legitimate concern, the public should be aware that if their statements violate the rights of others under the law of defamation or invasion of privacy, they may face personal liability to the injured party. If speakers are uncertain of the legal ramifications of their comments, the board urges them to seek guidance beforehand from their own legal advisor. Okay, not seeing any public comments. So we are going to vote on the agenda items, the action items, curriculum and instruction, student services, personnel, and finance.
Mr. Ahern?
Yes.
Ms. Friedman?
Yes, as to the personnel attachment, number 2, I would abstain from the baseball and soccer for high school boys.
Understood. Ms. Martinez?
Yes.
Mr. Montone?
The curriculum and instruction number 34, I will abstain.
Understood.
And the rest, yes.
Understood. Ms. Powell?
On personnel agenda, D3 extracurricular, I've seen from boys cross country and the non-athletic activities for the middle school list. Other than that, yes.
Understood. Ms. Osborne?
Yes, I abstain from all extracurricular activities and sports for high school, middle school.
Understood. Mrs. Scully?
Yes, but I also abstain from personnel C3 attachment 2. Do you want me to go through that abstention? Just abstain. Okay, so I'll abstain from that.
Understood.
Any unfinished business? Any new business? Ms. Osborne?
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to take a little time. As you all know, yesterday our district observed for Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the oldest known celebration commemorating the ending of slavery in the United States. Dating back to 1865, it was on June 19th that the Union soldiers led by Major General Gordon Granger landed at Galveston, Texas with the news that the war had ended and that the enslaved were now free. Note that this was 2.5 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. which had become official January 1st, 1863. The Emancipation Proclamation had little impact on the Texans due to the minimal number of Union troops to enforce the new executive order. However, with the surrender of General Lee in April of 1865 and the arrival of General Granger's regime, the forces were finally strong enough to enforce and overcome the resistance. Thank you to all the neighboring towns in our town for observing Juneteenth, and hopefully next year we can have a bigger celebration where people actually know why we are celebrating Juneteenth. It was a little disheartening because, you know, in our district we didn't have something where the children could take home and show their parents. A lot of people didn't even know why the day was, you know, why they had off yesterday, and they just thought it was another day to have off, and it wasn't. They didn't know why the post office was closed yesterday and why they didn't receive their mail. So we can do better, and so next year hopefully we will do better. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yep.
I just wanted to note we all, almost all of us attended the Keys Academy graduation last Friday, and I want to congratulate those 4 students that are graduating. They've climbed bigger mountains than most of us could imagine.
Thank you. Agreed. Okay, with that, we'll move to executive session. Be it resolved that a closed session be convened for the purpose of discussing privacy, personnel, and attorney-client matters. The subject matter of these discussions will be disclosed to the public when the reason for confidentiality subsides. Although the board cannot guarantee it, the length of the executive session is estimated to be 20 minutes, after which the public meeting of the board shall reconvene and proceed with business. Action will not take place. Can I get a motion and a second to enter executive session?
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.